Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and as you can see by the state of my workspace, this is straight after the last video that I posted, the one on the oval. And if you didn't see that, please check the number in the name of the video and go watch it, so that this might make a little bit more sense to you. So as I said, I'm going to give it another go to this double cut pour, this paint bomb wing pour, or whatever you want to call it. So this time I'm having a black background. Don't ask me why. Sometimes you just get that awareness as that's what is required. And I'm really interested to see what's going to come out of this painting, because this black is really quite lumpy. So I'll be interested to see how it dries, how it contributes to the end result. And we will go from there. So basically what I've got going on here is I've got just putting a very thin top or undercoat, and this is just Mars black. All my paints, by the way, are mixed with Floetrol and water, and interesting. Okay, cool. So this is an attempt at a wing pour, and I'm getting that I need to have some texture in the background, so maybe it's going to dry like that. Who knows? This is weird. Okay, so this is one of those days where it's like there's something trying to be born. There's a painting that wants to be born, and it's like, oi, you, paint me. You ever had that? If not, don't worry, it's not something that is necessarily fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape on the bottom of the little shot glass. Well, it's not really a little shot glass. This shot glass is 1.5 fluid ounces, or 45 milliliters. So I'm just wrapping it around on itself so that it's sticky side on both sides. And then going to stick that into the bottom of this cup. Now, how do I do this? Okay, so what colours want to be in this? It's frustrating. Okay, so the colours that want to be in this painting is copper, and this copper is lumpy. I don't know what it is with lumpy paint today. We are painting lumpy paints today. This, I've only just mixed it up, and sometimes when I mix paints, there's like little lumps of the paint that just don't mix in. Sometimes it's the paint, sometimes it's the way that I've mixed it. This one, I think it was the way I mixed it, because I was doing something else at the same time. So this is copper. Can you tell that? Wow, what's going on in my world? Expand, 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 expand. Add fun back in. Fun, fun, fun. Where's the fun? Choosing fun now. Alright. Okay, so we've got black, we've got copper. And we've got silver. Again. This silver is really interesting. When you mix it, it feels really heavy, but when you pour it, it pours like it's really thin. But I'm going to water it down because in the last painting, it just disappeared, which makes me feel like it was too heavy and it just dropped. It fell over, bloke. It did. It fell over. Oh, that's a lot runnier. Okay. So, where can I put this so that you can see? Let me move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get both of these pots and pour them down the sides. Then I'm going to get the black and pour that down this side. And then I'm going to get white and pour that in that center cup. Now this is a really tiny canvas and I'm kind of a little bit, we've got too much paint, but we'll soon see. So I've got this sitting as normal. I've got pins underneath to keep the canvas up off the ground. I don't tape my backs. My personal point of view is this style of painting is messy and it's messy to create. Nobody ever looks at the back once it's hanging on the wall, but the person that owns it knows it's an original because of the amount of mess on the back. That's my point of view anyway. So I've got that, and then I'm leaning it up against these two tins to tilt that way. And now what I'm going to do, starting from that side, I'm going to start pouring, and let's bring that over so you can see the cup. The copper and the silver are coming on either side, and then the white is coming through the middle. And this is at full speed, guys. Just letting it pour in down that diagonal. And stop. And I'm going to have it slide sideways and then slide the other way. And slide sideways. And just tilting on the diagonal. like drag back. Then I'm just going to let it stretch. Just want to get it off the bottom end. Come on. You know you want to. Okay. And then I'm going to tilt it back the other way. And while I'm tilting it the other way, I'm just going to grab some more black. Oh, I wish I'd had enough black to do a full undercoat, because this would have been a very different painting if I had. Check out this, guys. Look at that's stunning. All right, we have some movement going on, which is awesome. Really like those stripes to get right to the end. Okay. Yep, happy with that. Let's see if we can get that weight to flow that way. Drag, 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 drag. So all that copper yep, it's moving. So by having that undercoat there, it's pushing over the top of the undercoat rather than what happened in the first part, where it rolled over itself. There she blows, it's hell on it. That's gorgeous. Okay. And back you come. Wow. I really like that. You will go off the end. See, I told you you go off the end even if I have to add something else. Wow. I like that a lot, guys. I'm going to be mixing up more black and doing that again, maybe on a larger scale. See how the colors are just, so this is all silver, this isn't grey, this is silver, and then we've got all that bronze. Yep, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. It's a beauty. What else can I show you? It's like tree roots coming down. I've got a few little lumps in there and I will fish those out. Let's move these tins out of the way. So my method of fishing things out is to get 2 push pins and get one either side. And pull them out. Just like that. Something else in there. Now there's no silicone in this at all, guys. But I am going to torch it to get rid of any air bubbles. Wow. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. A lot. Oh, funny. I'm so funny sometimes. Now, I'm just going to pour the rest of that paint. Oops. Out in a couple of different patterns. So we got a rectangle, and then I'm just gonna scrape it out. Now, some of you know what I'm doing, some of you don't. What I do with my leftover paint, let me zoom in a bit, is I get glass cabochon, like this, and I make sure they're clean, especially on the underside, and then I dip them in paint. Now, what happens to them is that they then get used to make jewellery. These cabochon have matching size pendant trays, and ta-da! How cool is that going to be as a pendant? I like it. Silver and bronze and white and black. Oh, the underside's pretty funky too. But that's what happens when you dip it in. Sometimes when you pull it out again, it leaves a pattern behind it. It's almost just as cool, if not cooler. Just wondering, I know there's no silicone in there, but I'm wondering if there is anything that will happen if I warm the paint. Nope. So I've got copper and black on the stick. Again, no silicone, so oh, that's quite funky. And the cool thing is, you dip it in, you let it dry, you see if you like it, and if you don't, it washes off. And you can use that cabochon again, and it's not a waste. Oh, this is going to be one of those ones that I can't actually capture because of the lighting. Right, we'll have to wait for that one to be dry. And I think that's it on that, guys. That piece there is quite funky. Maybe I'll capture a oval on that one. In previous videos, I've had my piece of blue tack to use as a handle on the top side of the cabochon. Look at that. Let's go. But my piece of blue tack got used in the last video as part of the painting process. Look at the painting. Isn't it pretty? Yay! Alright. So, gonna leave all this to dry and come back to you in a couple of days, my time, and show you how it all dries. But in your time, that's going to be in 3, 2, 1. Well, it has dried pretty much exactly as we left it. The only thing that really has changed is the definition between what is white and what is silver. And it is shining, gleaming, steaming, flaxen, waxing. I adore this. It is just yummy, 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 yummy. I'm just so happy with it. Wow. If I changed anything, and if I did this again, the only thing I would change would be to put a full coat of the black as an underlayer. So, and then we would hopefully not have lost quite so much of the bronze. But as it is, I just love it. It looks like a pathway of the moon. It looks, a friend of mine pointed out a fox head up here. I adore this, guys. It's just yummy. So if you would like this yumminess to come and live at your place, let me know. Touch base with me via mickeyart.com. If you scroll right to the bottom of the gallery page, there is a contact form, or you can contact me on Facebook, or however you want to contact me. I'm so looking forward to sharing this with the world and somebody having it in their home to play with. I'll give it a couple of weeks to completely dry and then seal it. But yeah, it's so yummy. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. All these silver streaks. the thing that flashed into my head. I'm not sure whose brain I just got that out of, and who'll be listening to this later. But it's that the streaks of old age coming into the beauty to add even more beauty. I just adore it. It's glorious. So of course I did do some pendants with the leftover paint that came off this one. So here they are. We've got this one, which is funky. We've got this one, which I really like. As per normal with these, it's hard to get a good picture. Oh, that's reasonable. I would love to be able to get a good picture of these. No. That's probably as good as you're going to get. So let's leave that there and put the last one on, which I haven't actually cleaned this off. Actually, it's still got, so this is a good example here, guys. Sometimes you get paint up onto the top and it does just scratch off. It's just acrylic paint on glass. It comes off super easy. Lots of you have been asking in the comments about, oh, this is broke. Oh no, it's not. That was paint as well. Yay. So a lot of you have been asking in the comments about what sort of glue I use. I've done them two different ways. One is with Yoo-hoo glue, the ultra fast, because it gives you an instant set. It's really, really handy. But I've also done it with an epoxy resin, 2-part epoxy resin glue. I use araldite, but any waterproof glue that works on metal and glass. And just what I make sure I do is I go around and I scratch off the paint off the edge of the glass, so the paint is only on the bottom, and then you make sure that the glue comes all the way up the sides, preferably not flowing over the top, but so that the glue is sticking the glass to the pendant tray, rather than the glue sticking the paint to the pendant tray. So there it is, guys. We have it. So we have the 3 pendants, and the painting. So guys, what else is possible? What have you been creating? What are you creating in the future? And what magic can we all be and do? Come join us on Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. There's a lot of really cool conversations and sharing and information going on in there. And if you liked the video, please hit the like button, comment down below, hit subscribe if you want to follow me. And as always, you can see it first on my Instagram page. So once I've painted them, while they're still wet, I post them there. And then once they're dry, I do up the video. So you're more than welcome to come and play. I adore you all. Have fun, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.